One more time. We back again, family. Okay, what you got? You got something today? You monologuing? What you doing?
I'm excited.
You excited?
My godson is here.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Healthy.
We got a new addition.
Baby Omari is here.
Yes.
So
When
shout
did
out
he?
to
When did he
them.
get here?
Literally a couple hours ago.
Right. I was
He's
trying to
hours
figure.
old.
Okay.
Like
All right.
hours old. So yeah.
Right.
Yay,
So,
mommy's
so
healthy.
Omari.
Baby's healthy.
Yes, sir.
Plant-based baby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the whole
He's gonna be a
family.
vegan for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely, positively, without a
Yes.
doubt. So yeah, shout out to the fam. It's real now, y'all. It's real. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a lot going on. Okay, we just let it go. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go.
Roll with the punches.
We're gonna let it go. All right.
That's really it. My heart is happy. My heart is full. I'm at peace. I know she's healthy. The baby's healthy. You know, Jules is doing his own thing. He's having moments. So, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to meet him. So, we'll see.
We will see. The big boy though. Was he 10 pounds?
9 pounds and 56 ounces.
Uh-huh.
He was in there for a while, so.
Yeah, he's supposed to come yesterday.
A while ago.
But they went to the hospital.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. I don't know the whole story, but
okay. But he's here now. He's healthy.
He's here. He's healthy.
And all is well.
Yes, he is resting. I'll probably have to get on FaceTime after this.
He's gonna be bad. He's gonna be like his daddy.
We'll see.
Yeah. You monologuing?
Really, I was just gonna let the people know that I've been reflecting on how dumb I was.
When?
Last year. My last situation.
Mm.
It was a lot of manipulation. It was a lot of
on whose part?
Lies. It was a lot of this is what it's gonna be, and it was never that. Let me not say never. It wasn't that what I thought it was. So yes, just looks can be deceiving. Words can be very deceiving. And you just gotta filter out your feelings, because I think I was more in my feelings about what my future was supposed to look like than the actual situation in front of me.
So you was idealizing and fantasizing about a relationship.
Yeah,
Clipper Dome Chronicles video, y'all. Go check that one out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all do it.
Shout out to me, my own makeup artist, by the way.
Shout out to you. Hey, if y'all online, let us know y'all there. Let us know you are there.
Says a thumbs. Oh wait, where are the words?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we can't do nothing, huh?
I'll try it there.
Let's see, y'all. We can do it.
Stuff out as we go.
Nope, it's doing something.
Well,
all right, can't happen today, y'all.
Shoot us
so
I
guess
text.
It ain't no top chat. Let's see. Maybe it's something new and we ain't paying no attention, right? May not be visible. Okay. So I can say, I'm taking the call. So I need to look
at. It's about to be a lot soon.
Yeah, it's finna be a lot, y'all. Like I can't say, but I told them last show that they finna get it. Like now, y'all finna see what we see, a lot more of what we see. So you'll get the show. It's gonna put a lot of pieces to the puzzle together for you. So I wanted to get into just understanding the nature of the opposite sex, y'all. This is not hard. It's not about what you think. You have to respect and understand the opposite sex. Hey, who is that? Okay, so we got to understand the opposite sex. A lot of times what you think is not what they think. They're usually doing the direct opposite from you.
True. Feminine and masculine energy.
That's right. But you got to respect their opposites. And that's okay. It's a compliment. It's not a competition. Here, we do not compete. We will never compete. We want people to call in and disagree. We want people to write and text and call and disagree or agree. We want to hear what you got to say, what your experiences are, so we can grow the channel. Because all this information is coming from somebody else. But what we know for sure is we have to respect the opposite sex. understand that there's core and surface natures to men and women. In general, women are the same. In general, men are the same. Specifically, at the core, we are different. That comes from our different culture, social, economic, religious backgrounds, and that's what creates those differences. So we just want you to understand that if you're having a problem and you're struggling with the opposite sex, we need you to understand that they are the direct opposite of you. So we use duality. It's just universal principles. You have high and low, big and tall, rich and poor, wet and dry, hot and cold, male and female. It's just the direct opposite. It's not really complicated, but it gets complicated when we try to interject our way from masculine into the feminine, or if she tries to interject the feminine into the masculine. That's when it becomes a competition, and then it gets complicated. So yeah, that's all. That's all. That's my monologue today. That's it. Why don't you try to explain without telling? Because I can't do it. Because I'm gonna mess around and talk too much. Kind of tell them what's coming up. Can you do it without telling everything? Give a
like
foreshadow.
the near future.
Yeah, like with the new stuff going on we got going on. Can you do it? Nope.
There
Don't
will
do it if you
be
can't do it.
let me see. There will be a new bonding experience on the road for a couple people.
Okay.
Someone is gonna get to interact with family, like family, without, they get to see from the outside looking in and then apply it to their own family. So that they're gonna get tools. Yeah, it's about to be all love.
Oh yeah.
Laugh, memories.
It's gonna be original.
Yeah. Organic.
Never seen before.
Uncut.
Oh yeah.
Unrated.
We don't edit, y'all. I don't, I like edited videos. I know y'all like that. But we keep this like this because we're gonna tie it all together later. A lot of times when y'all see us, we don't do the words and we don't do the effects because this is all organic. And with life, there is no pause, there's no rewind. This is all live, and y'all are about to see a lot of live interaction. It's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, y'all. I know y'all gonna like it. It's just to what level are you gonna like it? Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
I was excited.
You gonna go?
My nerves.
You going?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just full of joy. He's finally here, and
oh yeah,
because it's been a roller coaster. Ooh.
Yeah. Boy. He should have been here when a week ago, 2
weeks ago.
Oh, weeks. Yeah.
At least, I'll say at least a week.
Okay.
Yeah, about a week. He was overdue, and mommy was like, "Hey,
it's time to come.
Your eviction."
But hey, y'all, you can't rush it. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Your eviction
if
notice.
If you get the induced labor, that's cool. But babies come when they come. That's old school. You can't rush it. It is what it is. As long as the baby and the mama healthy.
I feel it.
That's what's up. Yeah.
That's heavy though. Almost 10 pounds.
That's a big boy. Yeah. He's like 2 pounds above what it used to be. I ain't really been paying attention to baby sizes, but
they usually like 6 pounds.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8, 9, and 10 is getting big.
Yeah, I think
you was
I was
7, 8.
I thought I was 6.
No, 7, 8. I think Ren was 7, 2.
Okay. Yeah. But at least I wasn't the heavier one.
No, you were 7, 8. Ren was 7, 2. Remember, you was a little baby. You had the fat jaws. Yeah, we got to put up some of your pictures. That'll be cool. Throw that out there. Yeah.
Fat chubby baby. So we can talk about the show we watched earlier, which was very interesting. What was it called? Blue.
Oh yeah, we don't. Yeah, I don't know how to. If you can do that, I don't know. Can we do that?
Oh, got you. Okay, we
was watching a relationship
therapy session.
Yeah.
And it was 2 different young couples. You can tell that they were younger. I'm gonna say no
early 30s.
Right. Yeah. No later than mid 30s. Okay.
Yeah, definitely not older than that.
And a couple of things came that I witnessed from both couples. I could see jealousy, envy, selfishness, and just secrets. Way too many secrets.
Right.
It was just,
Right.
everything. They were airing out their dirty laundry really on television. And one of the couples, the young lady went through her man's email, which is, first of all, people nowadays have thousands of unread emails. How you're shifting through all of that, where you find the time, I don't know. I don't even like opening my own email. I only go unless I'm looking for something specific.
Yeah.
It should be coming.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not order something. I'm looking for the arrival date or confirmation for something, or like a bank update. And even then, those are all apps and websites that you can go log into and see that same information. Anyway, when she brought up, how do I put this? When she brought up her issue with him going to a place where he said he wasn't going to go.
Right.
His reasoning was, I was going to surprise you. And she got...
First of all, she was going somewhere that she shouldn't be going as when she's in a relationship. Because it was this place
without her man.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's real progressive where she was going to. So he got a ticket and he, to this affair. It's this big affair every year. It's annual. And she was going, and so he was going to surprise her and go. I don't think he was going to surprise her. I think he was trying to make sure that she was doing what she said she was going to do. So he was going to go there and check it out. Yeah, he was just checking his trap.
And she got upset.
Right.
She's like, well, why didn't you tell me? So you can change your plan?
Right.
That's why he didn't tell you.
Because if you ain't doing nothing,
right,
it's a surprise.
She should be like, oh, babe, there we go.
Right. When you're surprising somebody, you got to deceive them to surprise them.
This is true.
That comes with a surprise. You can't say, hey, I'm going to surprise you and give them all the details and tell them what's going on. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And secrets is a lot because I've done surprises for him. And that's heavy. You got, holding something back. Like,
right. You got to move. You got to call people. You got to set stuff up.
You got to act like nothing's real.
Yeah.
I mean, like nothing exists, or I don't know. It was a lot. And then another couple, it was bigger than food. They were making it about food, but it was way bigger than food. It was really about the life that she saw for them and the life that he saw for them, and they were two totally different things. So she was saying, I want to make traditional African food.
They were African from Nigeria.
Right. And so he was like, I'm a fitness trainer. I can do that, but I prefer to mostly eat.
He was in shape.
Yes.
He
had a really big weight loss journey. So she was projecting her wants and wishes on him. And he was like, I kind of can't accept that because of the lifestyle that I'm trying to live. But it was bigger than the food. It was really just like, we're growing apart. That's really what it was saying. Yeah. We're growing apart. And that's what I saw. Is that what you said?
It was immaturity. I saw immaturity. And that's not a negative. It just means they need more life experience. That's in both scenarios. I think young people need to understand that, knowledge is good, but experience is better. And when you get more experience, there's a lot of things that you can avoid being proactive. The first couple, if she wouldn't have went to this place where most people go to cheat, to, explore different things, but that's part of being young.
Right.
But when you're young and you're in a relationship, you want to try to avoid those places and those things with those people.
Right.
Then the second one, you got to respect, your husband, or your man or your woman with their job. He was a trainer with high-end clients. So he's going to be in places and go do things that's going to look compromising at times. So you got to be able to accept, your role in that relationship. So that's where maturity comes in. You enjoy the money, but you don't enjoy the work that has to get put in to get the money. So she was enjoying the money because he's getting paid.
But he could have, like she
been
said,
proactive.
Right. There were other options that he could have chosen.
Exactly.
But he can't pick what his clients want. Like, he can't say, oh, let's go to dinner. And they'd be like, no, I'm trying to hit this club. He gonna say no.
Well, if they in town, they're gonna leave for 2 or 3 months. And you're trying to get that business, you got to go where they are. So if it's somebody's birthday and they at a club, that's what people do. They go to clubs. So if they're in the VIP, you're going to have to go to the VIP. And you might have to buy a bottle or two, and go hang out. Yeah. Sometimes you got to do it. Yeah. Okay, we can. Yeah.
It was just really insightful.
Yeah.
Really insightful. Okay, so this leads me leads me to my first question. How should people conduct themselves in a relationship on social media?
Oh man, do it like their grandmother, like them, their mother, father, and grandmother are watching you while you're doing it. All right. If the young lady is doing something, she should do it like the grandmother, the father, the mother are watching, and the spouse is watching. The men and the women, they need to do it like the elders are there and their spouse is there watching everything that they do. And if you can do that, then you cool. If you can't do that, then don't do it. Social media is forever. So yeah, y'all don't do it. Be proactive, man. You got to be mature. You know what? You wouldn't like people moving certain ways. Like you got good close friends, best friends. You got aunties, uncles, cousins. They watching them on social media. So when you start moving, you need to represent the entire unit at one time. Understand that? Yeah, that's the way you should move. Yeah.
And I would say keep it as private as possible. You know, picture here, picture there. Don't post y'all arguments.
Oh yeah.
You know, everybody don't need to know that. Everybody does not need to know.
They're gonna misinterpret it because they don't understand your bond. Exactly. They don't understand what you have going on, and they're gonna misconstrue it. They're gonna take it and twist it. Then they're gonna make it bigger. And sometimes when you put people in your stuff, it can get even worse
and if they don't have that love. Of your spouse.
Yeah, right. And they're gonna hold on to it. When you forgive them, they're gonna hold on to that negativity and bring it back up when it's over for y'all. You know.
Yup. Okay. Next question. What does insecurity look like in a relationship?
Ooh, that comes in many different forms. Insecure. Ooh. So again,
going through phones.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna go to the core first.
Okay.
Right?
Well, let's not.
Oh, don't. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Right. All right.
You could be very.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So insecurity looks like going through phones, going through emails. It looks
controlling.
Speak.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Previous situation, you probably don't. Knew to a certain extent. There was I need my hands on everything because I'm doing what I'm doing. And I need to make sure that you're not doing what I'm doing.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. So when people project and when they're like, well, I just want to know, it's because they're doing the exact same thing or something very similar to it. Now, you got to read between the lines. Okay, well, who all finna be there? If they don't know your people, why does it matter? Right? Okay. So, again, read between the lines. Well, I just need to know. Why do you need to know? Right? Or one of the most common phrases people use. Because you're mine and I gotta know. If someone uses that with you, no, don't do it. I'm telling you, run. Red flags. That's an insecurity. Huge insecurity. Am I right or wrong?
See, I wouldn't necessarily put it like that because I've never heard that before. But yes, that would be a problem. To the
extent, like
that would be a problem.
Well, you mine, I gotta know. There are ways to say that.
Right.
I want to make sure you're safe, love. Blah blah blah. Don't be like, well, you mine, I gotta know. That's really possessive.
Okay, if they leave the house 60-70% of the time and you worried about them seeing somebody else, either you or them have a problem.
Right.
Somebody has an insecurity problem. It could be you projecting, like you said, or it could be them leaving signs and red flags to make you think that's what it is. So if you 60-70% of the time you think that your spouse is doing something or they think you doing something, you probably, setting off some red flags or giving some signals that something could be wrong. So you might need to move a little different. So insecurity is definitely, you said the question was what again? Give that.
What does insecurity look like in a relationship?
All right. It should flow. If
insecurity should flow?
No.
Okay.
The relationship should flow.
Okay.
When it doesn't flow, there's some insecurities in that. If it's an overabundance of questions and you don't have to count them, you just know it's something that you feel. It's not something that you can count. It's something you can say, well, you asked me 100 times last week. It's just something that you know, but you need to get two mature, like-minded people. A relationship should flow, y'all. When it's not flowing, something is missing or something is wrong. You need to connect somewhere. You should be able to be in a room full of people. And when you walk in, your spouse should be holding you down and making you feel comfortable when you walk in that room. If you could walk in a room full of people that's the opposite sex and your spouse is there and you feel comfortable, that's that connection. That's that chemistry that keeps you from being insecure. So they should be holding you down. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable walking in there.
Right.
Yeah. So somebody has a problem
And,
if you can't do that.
yeah. And your level of comfort should match that in any situation with your spouse. They should make you feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You should not walk into a situation and be like, well, you should have had, well, you got some questions that need answers. That's just, being a female and dealing with certain situations. But again, I don't deal with people that I don't feel safe around. For me, that's one of the number one checklists. If I don't feel protected, I'm sorry. It's one of my.
But insecurities are gonna come a lot of times with younger couples, because sometimes
or
when you
older couples.
Yeah, no, more times than not. It's gonna come with younger couples, because when you get a little older, mature people, they just accept certain things. You accept if you have an attractive spouse, somebody's gonna like them. Somebody's gonna say something out the way. Somebody's gonna do some things that they would normally do. So, that's maturity. That's when you get older. But younger people, they tend to take this stuff and blow it out of proportion because they're still growing and learning themselves, let alone being able to understand their spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Is living together enough to show that you love someone?
No, absolutely not. No. Again, this is age based. This is maturity based. This is mentality based. I don't. To me, maturity doesn't come with an age necessarily. Okay. Mm-hmm. We can't just subscribe to the fact that somebody is mature because they're 50, 60, 70 years old. We got that Clifford Chronicles, what is a man, what is a woman? That stuff is not an age, it's a mentality. It's a lifestyle. So you got to be careful when you think. That's video number 2. Huh?
Go ahead. I'm thinking out loud while you're talking.
Okay. What were you thinking?
So my relationship, mm-hmm. He is mentally, you would categorize him as what? Right now, because there's growth.
I would. What would I give him?
Mm-hmm. Other people know if you approve.
Absolutely, 100%. I approve that message. I approve that message. Young man.
It is stamped.
Yes, it's a done deal.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm yours.
He in there. All we got to do now is, the ship is left, the dock. Mm-hmm. We finna go out here and see what it do. Yeah, we good.
Not the Titanic, though.
We good. No. That's just one. I mean, how many ships leave?
For sure. Dock? In my mind, I just saw when you saw the ship has left.
Yeah, let's just say many ships. Many people have been on cruises and they've had a beautiful time. Right, and they've been time and time again. Those are the ships we talking about. Yeah. Mentally, I would say, I think he's very intelligent, and I think when you're very intelligent, you get laser focused on what you do and who you are. And I think that he needs to not be so laser focused. So I'm like that. I miss things because I'm so focused on what I'm doing and what it is.
Let me have said that it would have been a problem. But
yeah, well, no. So I can definitely understand it though.
No, I mean for you.
Because I'm an artist. So yeah, I'm an artist. So when I'm doing sculpture, I'm doing that. Like that's 15 hours gone out of my day. Mm-hmm. Like that's it. So I might have maybe 8 hours left for something else, sleep and whatever else. But I think because he's intelligent, because he's laser focused, he misses some things. He need to broaden his horizons and try to tap into not being so laser focused. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All good things though.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
Which helps daughters for things to go smoothly when your dad doesn't just approve for you because you're his daughter. Because there have been some times when my dad just went with the flow. Yeah. Because that was a phase that I was in. But now this is like, it helps. Life is simpler. He's sending me text messages like, I'm smiling, I'm happy, we in a good place. That helps as a daughter to know, okay, I did my part. Daddy's happy, I'm happy. You know, when the family gets along.
So I'm gonna say this. Listen, family, if the father is healthy, mature in his daughter's life, he's active and he doesn't approve of the young man she's with, I'm telling you, you need to leave him alone. If your father is healthy and mature, okay, not saying y'all don't have problems, not saying there's not some discord, not saying everything is smooth, but when he doesn't approve and y'all get along for the most part, the majority of the time, his happiness comes from seeing you be happy. If he's not happy, that means he knows the young man or the man, and he sees some trouble coming your way. If you happy, that means he's gonna be happy. So when he's not happy and you with a man or a young man, you need to take note and take heed to that. Because usually it doesn't work when the father is in your life, he is mature, and it's a healthy relationship, and he doesn't approve of that young man, you might need to cut him loose. You need to take a serious look at that. Because we get happy when y'all happy. That's it.
In case you didn't hear me, people.
Yeah.
Don't I know it all too well?
Yeah.
Okay, so then this will be my last question.
All right.
How many, I think I've asked you this before, but you know, this is more so for this show. How many people are actually happy in their relationship with their spouse? Because there are several relationships.
Okay. But with the spouse, right?
Spouse partner.
Okay, so I'll say from the research, I'm going research-based, y'all, because y'all know this is a research-based channel. We could back this up with research. We got videos, we have documentation. So first I'm gonna give you the answer from the research, based off the research. Based off the research, maybe 25%, I'm 30 and I'm pushing it. I'm pushing 30 to the ceiling. I'm going high, y'all. So that means 70 to 75% of the people are not happy in their relationships. Now, that's what it is. Why it's that way and how that works, those are 3 separate questions.
Okay, well, drops mic.
All right, that's it.
I'm good on mine.
That's it. All right, so okay, so we do the next generation we do the next generation. Oh yeah, that was me. I'm sorry, I got it. We do the next generation conversations, right? So what we try to do here is we try to bridge the gap in communication between her generation and my generation, right? So that's why we had these conversations. But the Clipper Dome Chronicles is built off relationships that come from my barbershop to hair salon, the different people I talked about over the years and up to this point. So you know, we had a couple people that watched the show, and it's a lot of times fathers are trying to connect with their daughters, even in the most healthy relationships and the ones that are not as healthy. How can the father just start taking those steps to connect with his daughter? Because we love y'all more than we love ourselves. So what can they do as a father to try to connect to their daughters? Start from, we're going to use ages because there's different ages too, right?
Well, we've gone through this.
Yeah. And we got to keep going through it because.
So I just start saying 16 is when she's really processing.
All right.
She feels before 16, but processing, like understanding situations. So I say 16 to 20.
All right.
Sometimes you just gotta not talk and listen. We don't want to talk.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. That's a lot. No, tell the fuck that's a lot.
Sometimes you just gotta let us talk and vent. We're not telling you stuff so you can teach us in that lesson. We've had this conversation several times. Hey, look, respectfully, like I wasn't disrespectful. I raised my voice. I was like, I'm really not talking to you so you can teach me something right now. I just need you to know where my mental space is and how I'm trying to walk through the situation. And sometimes you got to sit there and listen. Does it make sense? No. Majority of stuff we do don't make sense. And to us, most of the stuff y'all do don't make sense either.
But it shouldn't make sense to you.
But if you are trying to connect with your daughter, just listening is so impactful.
It is.
And it's underrated. And when I say underrated, because
yeah.
most men just think that women are rambling. Are we? Yes, probably so. But there is something in there.
Right.
That's
you will miss
solid.
It.
Yeah. So if you just think she's talking, she's really telling you how she feels and how to operate. So she might be telling you, well, I'm depressed. And she's not going to say I'm depressed. But she might say like, well, I sleep later in the day, or I don't want to get out of bed, or When people invite me out, I have social anxiety or something. I'm not saying that these are categories. I'm not a psychologist. I did not study this. I'm a female and I talk to girls. So I just know by life
Being a daughter,
conversations and experience, you know, it was some things, you know, we can't go into it, but it was when I was younger, I would tell my dad, hey, this is going on. You need to listen to me because I'm trying to tell you something. And then later on, when I got older, he was like,
so let me tell you what we think.
Listen.
As a father, we see our daughter playing on the freeway, and ain't no cars coming yet.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's a lot of trouble with young men. So we trying to give you as much as we can. So when the cars come, you know how to get out the way, get on the side, or don't even play on the freeway. But you on the freeway saying, just listen. I need you to listen. And we looking at the danger. We looking at if you get hurt, it's gonna hurt us twice as much as you.
So listen. And then later on,
but you're playing on the free. Imagine a child playing on the freeway.
You asked me,
right?
And you're trying to make sense of it.
No. I'm telling you what the father is thinking.
I understand.
All right, go ahead.
I'm telling the dad, think that. Don't let her know that you're thinking that, because when you show her, like let's just say you blow up,
right?
Then she gonna shut down. She's not gonna talk to you.
And then you're not gonna get the information.
You're not gonna get the information. And she's not gonna tell you certain stuff because she's gonna be like, well, daddy finna do
So we got to take the verbal abuse first and listen.
It's not verbal abuse.
It is.
We're not attacking you.
No, that's how we take it.
It's not an attack.
That's not what I'm saying.
How y'all tell us to get out your feelings.
We can't. You my baby. What you mean?
Get
what
out
you
your
saying?
feelings.
How you gonna tell me that?
You asked me a question.
Right.
Sirs. I'm giving you answers. I wish this was live and we had an audience, because the girls would be like, hey, yeah, girl. Okay, so 21 to 25, y'all just gotta have heart to hearts. You gonna have to tell her, hey, he probably cheating on you, or hey, he not your dude, or hey, you need to move around. Hey, let's explore your options. He ain't the only fish in the sea. However you talk to her, because now it's about to get serious. Because now she can alter.
Baby's coming if they ain't got him already.
Baby souls.
Yeah, coming.
They coming, and those are gonna be real. So you just gotta tell her. You know, before in her teenage years, you know, you were kind of warning her, but like now it's like, hey, these are the red flags that you need to watch out for, and you know, just be like, well, daddy used to listen to you, and I know you probably thinking this, or you're operating like this with him. Don't. Now y'all can have more grown-up conversations.
Yeah, he need to start having grown-up, especially so.
Right, yeah, I'm saying, but different. Now they can be heavier now.
Yeah.
And then they can't be flyby. These are more like 30, 45-minute conversations, hour-long conversations.
Hours, if you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that age, it's just.
And dads, watch her friends.
Yeah.
Because
birds of a feather.
That's how she gonna start moving. So you want to kind of ask about the friends. Hey, where y'all going? What y'all doing? Oh, who is that? Like, don't just let people pull up to your house and it's 4 girls in the car and you don't know who they are. You need to know who that is in the car with your daughter. You know, because like they say, birds of a feather flock together. So they could put her in a bad situation because they all in training, they all learning. Okay. So we went from 21 to 25. What did you say?
Yeah.
So
I'll say 27. 21 to 27.
So 27 to.
But I feel like I'm not in that age bracket.
Right.
And my friends aren't in that age bracket. So after that, I can't speak for it.
There you go. Gotcha.
So.
All right.
Good luck. Good.
Yeah.
You know
now, so now as a father, we gonna always, if she's 50.
No, for sure.
If she's 50, then Pops is 70, right? And he's still gonna care about her welfare because he probably has grandchildren. Mm-hmm. You know, if he doesn't, he's still gonna worry about, you know, now he's looking at, I got way more days behind me than in front of me. I want to see her happy. I want to make sure if I close my eyes and go to rest, she good. You know, so he's still gonna worry. You know, even though he's not here in his mind, he's gonna be burdened with knowing that she okay or not. Because now it's critical for him.
Do dads still worry when they're with their man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that burden is not lifted until there is a union.
Right. So no,
it's still there, but it's not as heavy. Gotcha.
Right. So if you know, so the father now is saying, if she married this young man or this man and he good, they're good together, and she happy and he trusts that young man, and so when he says, okay, I would give my daughter to you. Meaning, okay, I'm glad you in her life. So if something happened to me, I will hand her off to you. So that be if they're not married, then that would say, okay, you can marry my daughter. That's when he can close his eyes and say, I'm good. Yeah. Yep.
I'm asleep.
That's it. Right. Because well, it's coming. We all got to leave up out of here. So yeah.
Well, I'm good, y'all.
All right. So I'm still going. All right.
Well, I have things to do.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's time.
I know it's organic, but
No, that's it. So we got so.
No, you can keep going. I'm just making you aware.
Because I know, no.
Yeah, because this can be this can go.
This can be 3 days easy. I mean, we just go start reflecting.
Yes.
All right, so
just put it on your
for the fathers, because they watch the show, and when some of the fathers tell me, hey man, I love what you do. I like the show. Yeah, so
oh, don't let your daughter be attractive. That's extra work you got to do that y'all not talking about.
Well,
I'm just saying.
They don't want to talk about that.
Well, it's coming. Okay, well, I'm trying to tell you.
So all right, so then now with that, if our daughter's attracted, so what we do as fathers, we're gonna downplay that. If she a 10, we're gonna make her 8.
Don't.
No, I'm telling you in our mind what we do. He may not say that.
Well,
I'm telling you what he's thinking. Because he's trying to say he know what it is if she's just a woman out in life. He knows the treatment that's coming based off her level. So if she a 10, he gonna make her 8. If she a 8, he gonna make her a 6 in his mind so he can protect himself. No. So that's what he gonna try to do. Cause so he ain't trying to say my daughter a 10 because he gotta handle that.
Seen it way too many times.
Right.
Don't downplay it.
Yeah. Oh no, he gonna do that.
You gotta give in. When you give her the tools, she's going to. I'm not saying across the board 100%. Most times she's going to make mistakes in dating, period. And again, I've said this before. That is not a reflection on what you've taught her. That's like saying.
That can get her hurt. And then we got a problem.
Why every time?
Because that's all we think about.
Okay, well.
That's it.
Then why am I here? If y'all are gonna just stay in this mindset of we're always in danger.
No, this is why we're doing it so we can bridge the gap. I'm just telling you what we think. I ain't telling you what it is. Right.
I'm not saying be soft, be putty. But she, he's experienced. It's gonna be some people that she bring around and she's gonna be like, that's your. Okay. Well,
yeah, that's what you're doing. We doing that. That's what we doing.
Phases. Like y'all have phases. See, y'all don't talk to your daughters about y'all's phases.
We don't have phases.
Okay.
We always good and nice choir boys. We just do the right thing.
Listen, daughters. Mm-hmm. I've heard stories unbeknownst to me. Didn't want to. I didn't sign up for these conversations. I didn't say, I didn't wake up and I didn't say,
garbage and lies.
You know what, Dad? Tell me about your college life. Let me know what happened. And sometimes I'll look at him like, was that necessary? No. I didn't need to know that. Because we think of the same thing, like, wow. Oh, okay. Word. They're still human, daughters. They're still human.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And then
but y'all can't be human. You're a daughter. You can't be human.
But Dad needs.
You can't be human.
We are humans too.
You can't do it. Daughters can't be human. You can't do it.
Okay, well.
I know the fathers, they feeling me. I wish we could have the chat because they'd be like, yeah, no, you can't. Daughters can't be human.
Okay,
can't do it. You got to be perfect, and that's it.
Well, get out that mindset.
Okay, you're right.
Guarantee your life will be.
I had to get over myself. I know that. Oh, I got over myself, y'all. Okay, so she got to do it tonight. She got some stuff she has to do. So we want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop and take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job and take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipperdome Chronicles. Thank you.
Have a good one.